He's not in there. He's not in.
Oh, it's not. It's just me. Okay. Well, then I got to do some mixing around because I'm a jack of all trades and master of none today. And right now we're interviewing Mary Ellen. No, I'm sorry. Yes. No, I'm sorry. Chris Ann. Chris Ann, parent of Peter. And you guys have an upcoming wish. Tell us about it.
Well, it won't be still sometime next year, but we're going to take a trip to Florida to the Legoland. So I can't hear you.
About that, because it sounds great. What is Legoland?
It's Disney's version of Legos, where it's big amusement park type place with nothing but Legos and amusement type rides and things of that nature. He's a Lego fan, so it's something that he'd love to do.
Sounds awesome. I mean, if you're a Lego fan, and I didn't even know there was one. So if there is one and you get to go, well, what's that going to mean as far as picking up the spirits of everybody in the family and getting that all taken care of and paid for by Wishes?
That unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's been a rough road, so it'll definitely be a huge pick-me-up.
And that's something we know from the years we've been doing this is these wishes are for the kids, but they're also for the entire family because of everything the entire family has to go through, correct? So this is going to be something that everybody is going to benefit from, correct?
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. Something that we probably wouldn't get a chance to do otherwise. Yeah. So
how did you find out about Wishes? Take us through how you found out about Wishes and how this all came about to where you're getting this wish eventually granted.
Actually, Madeline Sweeney, who works with the local chapter, had reached out to us after seeing a post on Facebook. We had a friend of ours do a fundraising event to help cover medical expenses and things of that nature for my son's cancer. This is actually, he's 9 years old, and this is actually his second round of cancer. He was diagnosed at a month old with one kind. We battled that and beat that, and now we're doing it another time.
We understand how tough it is, and we really appreciate you joining us, Chris Ann. And our thoughts and prayers are always with Peter and all the children that are affected by all these life-threatening illnesses. And you know what? One of the reasons that we lend our helping hand, and Madeline does as well, is with Wishes Can Happen, is to kind of lighten that blow. And we understand how terrible, and no child should ever be sick, shouldn't have to go through these things. And unfortunately, you know, it happens. And for whatever reason, God has a plan. And our plan is to try to lighten the load for you guys, not just Peter, but your whole family. And you know what? To make trips like a trip to Legoland possible, and to just, like I said, you know, lighten the load and forget about life for a second so you guys can just have some fun, because obviously it's no fun. And when things like this happen and we can figure out that, like even Kenny had said, we have no idea what Legoland, but we're old curmudgeons. We have no idea what a lot of fun things are. But in order to go to a Legoland and find out that there are things that, you know, we can help you guys with, it means the world to us. So I just want to thank you for sharing your story.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's tough, but you know, it's good to get it out there that there's support and there's family help and there's groups that, you know, will help families in times like this. I mean, he's been going through chemotherapy for over a year now, weekly trips to Akron. So it's been a lot. It's been rough. So when we're all,
and I understand that is no fun. The chemotherapy part, especially in a child and a parent feeling helpless, it can't be any fun. I want you to talk a little bit about the fun part of the medication, which is a wish being granted. You've had one before. You've got another one upcoming. And what the smiles mean as far as recovery, medication, what it means to not just Peter, but you guys as well.
I mean, to keep the kids' spirits up and keep a positive attitude, it makes such a world of difference, because when they can't go places and can't do things, and especially right now with an even crazier time with this pandemic, I mean, home and hospital are the only thing that he gets to do right now. because of a compromised immunity. So having something to look forward to and something to do, well, it makes a world of difference. The light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak.
Sure.
Now, what would you say to other parents out there that may have children who have life-threatening illnesses and they don't know about wishes and how to get involved with it? What would your advice be to them?
To talk to the social workers at the hospital. I mean, we've been very blessed. We're at Akron Children's Hospital, and they have a phenomenal staff. They know the support groups, they know the family groups, even just to sit down and talk and anything to help make it a better situation for the kids, because kids going through this, it's just not fair. And the hospital and your local agencies are the best resources, and other families that you talk to and see in the hospital are fantastic. You always learn something new just by being willing to talk.
And Chris Ann, we appreciate you joining us and telling your story. Our thoughts and prayers are with you and Peter. And thank you so much for joining us here today. And enjoy that wish when it's granted, and have fun in Legoland. Thanks so much.